Okay, so when we're teaching yin and restorative, we're holding the posture for in between 3 and 5 minutes. We're not working on the muscles like we would when we're flowing and we're moving in yoga. We're working on the deeper connective tissue. So whilst we're stretching on a deeper way, we're also working mentally and emotionally because we keep our issues in our tissues. So restorative is a really wonderful way to literally restore everything. Restore yourself on a physical point of view, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And we're going to use some kind of strap or belt or tie or something what you have available to you today. So we're going to work into the lower body predominantly. So what I'd like you to do, is just lay down on your back, and we're going to start today's class with the feet grounded. I love to start many classes like this actually, because it enables us to think about the breath and not worry about where the body is too much. You don't have to think about staying strong in your spine. Now take your left hand, you're keeping the elbows onto the floor, your right hand onto the belly, your left hand into the heart space. Close your eyes now, your feet are firmly planted onto the floor, and you're simply going to breathe into the right hand, all the way down into the belly. So I want you to start slowing the breath down now. So breathing in and out. That's it, good. So staying there, even closing your eyes. Closing your eyes and just checking in right now. As you lay, breathing into the belly, you can simply be. You can simply stay where you are. That's it, good. So slow the breath down now. Breathing into the right hand as you lay on the floor. Now elongate each breath. Elongate each breath, that's it. So as you lay here, there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go, you're simply laying down. Your feet firmly placed into the floor. Now just become aware of the feet. Become aware of the soles of the feet touching the floor. Bring your awareness into the four corners of the feet. So you feel grounded. We're doing lots of work on grounding at the moment, because it's just really important, especially when times are uncertain in life, when things are changing. So slow the breath down. So your awareness into your feet. And then bring awareness in to the lower back that's touching the floor. And then the upper back and the shoulders. And the back of the head. So all the parts of the body that are grounded and touching the earth. Then become aware of the areas of the body that are not in contact with the earth below. So the lower back, the back of the neck, the legs, the front of the body. And just commit to being present in your physical body. Deepening the breath now down into the belly. Good work. That's it. Okay. So where you are right now, we are simply going to take the arms out to the side, bending the elbows. Now this is what we call a mudra in itself. So we just open the shoulders. So we want right angles into the elbows here. And again, keeping the feet pressed down onto the floor. And simply on the inhale, you're going to press down into the feet and squeeze into your pelvic floor muscles, an area that we call Mula Bandha. Mula is root, Bandha is lock. So you press into the floor, you lift, you squeeze, and then you lower down. You're moving a tiny bit right now. This is not a real dynamic move. You're simply squeezing and lowering down. Very gentle. Again, this is not all about the fast flow of movement. This is all about controlling, thinking about exactly what is going on in your body right now. So rolling up, pressing up, and rolling down. Good. So pressing into the feet, rolling up, lifting up, just a little bit further each time. That's it. Squeeze in, lifting up, and the arms are out to the side. So you just notice, whatever you notice right now, feel that connection with your physical body. Stay present, stay aware, rolling up and down. Pressing into the feet, rolling up. And down. Good, rolling up. And down. Wonderful work. So just pressing up. Going to hold up here this time. Really working the hips up. Working the hips up. And then slowly, really imprint one vertebrae back down to the floor at a time. Wonderful work. Okay, we're going to bring the knees into the chest and give ourselves a really lovely hug and rock from side to side. Now circle the knees around. Okay, so we are going to take the left foot down to the floor and bring the right foot across the left knee. Now, without using the hands for the moment, we're going to start to lift the left foot off the floor. Now, again, just rock out. Feel into the right hip. This is just a really gentle movement for now. Just moving, maneuvering your body. you're pushing the right knee away, not with anything, but you're just slightly activating the knee away from you. When you're ready, you're going to take the hands around the back of the left thigh. Now, we don't want to be here if you're finding that that's how you are and your neck is stiff. Please, by all means, take a pillow underneath your head. That's absolutely fine. Or just find a comfortable way to be. You want to bend the elbows and start to pull the leg back towards the body. Good. Stay where you are. I need to put my timer on. So, stay where you are. So I do like to time this. So we're here. And so all you need to do now is bend your elbows, but whilst you do that, I really want you to focus on the relaxing of the shoulders, because what tends to happen is we keep stress around the top of the shoulders. So as you're using your arms to pull your legs down to you, it'd be really easy for you to start to lift into the shoulders. So I want you to consciously pull the shoulders back and relax them. Now use the right elbow to push the right knee away from you. That's it. And pull that left knee in a little bit more. So remember, this isn't about lying here in excruciating pain. You've got to find what we know as the edge, your edge. And it's very different for us all. So you work on what's right and proper for you. Breathing in and out, pressing back into the right knee to extend it away from you. And again, you can pull that left knee down towards the body. So you start to feel a really beautiful stretch down the outer edge of the right thigh into the right butt. Oh, it's delightful if you're a runner. Probably if you're a horse rider as well. If you do cycling or even weights, or even if you are a total beginner, it's a wonderful way to really push, not even push, but allow the tension to drop out of the body. Breathe slowly. Now I do want you to stay focused and present. Doesn't help that my timer's miles away from me and it's plugged in. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Stay where you are. You've got 5 more breaths. Five. Must be 3 now. And when I say this, please don't feel the need to rush the breath. That's definitely one thing that doesn't need to ever be rushed. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to take our left foot down to the floor and carefully bring our right foot down. So we're feeling this here. Now, you can play with this position a little bit. I hope that you can see it. So we're going to push the right leg away again, but lower the body back down to the floor. Let's try and get the right shoulder back down to the floor. And you can play around with where this knee is going. And you can work on pushing the right knee open. So you've got an open space that comes all the way from the ribs down into the waist and then into the thigh and down into the knee. So we're getting right into what's called the piriformis here, which is a really tough space to get into. So it's a really tough area to work into. But as we lay here, it's beautiful. So work into your breath and create some stillness for yourself. Slow the breath right down. So once you find your posture which is right for you, you become still. If there's any area of tension in the body, if there's any area that's demanding attention from you, simply focus and breathe into just that. That's it. Good. Staying in the stillness of the moment. Staying where you are. Breathing deep into it. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you to focus on elongating the breath. That's it. Good work. Breathing in and out. Good work. Staying where you are. Beautiful. Feel yourself relaxing a little bit more. You'd be welcome to deepen your posture a little bit if that's for you. And remember, you can come back and do this practice as and when. It's really great to do a restorative practice at least once a week. Good. So I hope that you can see where I'm at here. Good. Breathing in and out. Feel the tension in your physical body, releasing and letting go. So many of us don't actually realize how and where we're holding our tension into. And it's only when we do something like this that suddenly you realize that actually there's areas in your body that are feeling really tight. You're holding energy into that space. Stay where you are. I'm just going to put some lights on so you can see me a little bit better. There you go. Hold where you are. Hold where you are. You've got another 3 breaths. Remember, we're working deep into this piriformis. Okay, very, very slowly. Going to start to lift up and breathe the right knee into your body and rock it out. Breathing in and out. Stay where you are. I'm grabbing my strap, yeah? If you've got your strap, I want you to place it around your right foot and extend the leg up to the sky the best way that you can. Now you can keep the left leg there, or you can extend it down to the floor. Now this isn't all about pulling that leg down as hard as you can so that you feel like squealing. This is about melting that leg down to the body. I'm going to put my timer on. So remember, it takes at least 90 seconds for your body to realise that you are not trying to hurt it. So with your exhale, just feel the leg extending into your strap. And again, really important to relax the upper body, relax into the shoulders. Where are you breathing into now? How's your body feeling? Breathing in and out. That's it. Good stuff. So just hanging out here. Breathing in and out. That's it. That's it, really finding the edge. And breathe. Just allow yourself to be. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you right now. The tension in the body is connected to the tension in your mind. Find the space in between each thought and allow yourself to be. That's it. There's no judgment. You are where you are, and it's totally perfect. You are more than halfway there now. So hold a little bit deeper if you choose. And again, you can have a tiny bend in the knee if you choose. That's a little bit easier for you. Slow the breath. Find the stillness. You can do this. Feeling connected to your breath. Good work. Slow each breath down. Relax the jaw. Good, you're doing really well. Stay with me. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Beautiful. Stay there. Okay, so what we're going to do in here, you're going to love me for this, I promise. You're going to cross over the leg now we're moving tiny bits here. You're going to feel a sweet spot, what I call a sweet spot, yeah? We're just crossing the leg over and you'll get to that point where it will feel like, ooh, oh, or Your leg is crossed over just slightly. So right into the outer edge of the hip, you're feeling this delightful sensation. Good, staying there. I'm not staying here for too long, guys, don't worry. Don't cry, you'll be grand, I promise. You'll all be good. Just 3 more breaths here. Oh, yes. I've been doing some running recently, so this feels really delicious. Now, my delicious might be very different to your delicious, just saying. Okay, so we're going to come back to center. Now, this time, we're going to take the leg out the other way. Now, really important here. I personally prefer to put my hand onto my thigh and keep it down. We're going to take the right leg out to the right. My wall's in the way. And I can go quite wide without this hip lifting. We don't want to do this with this lifting up. We want to press down and use the strap. And if you may have something that you can prop your leg against. But what we do want to do is really pull this left hip down to the floor. Good. And we're going to stay here and breathe. I hope you're really enjoying this. Beautiful work. Again, letting everything go out of the physical body. Good. Relax the jaw. Relax the face. Stay where you're at. Beautiful. That's it. Breathing in and out. That's it. Good. How does that feel? I hope it feels great. I am kind of cheating because I've got my foot rested on the wall. So it feels really nice, like I'm not holding my own leg up. But if you've got a pillow or something by the side of you, you can put your leg on if it is that low. I want you to make sure that you're fully grounded into this hip and you haven't lifted it off the floor here. Good, doing really well. That's it. Last 3 breaths here. Beautiful work, you're doing really well. Really well. Now it's really important to come out of these postures in a slow, lovely, nurturing way. Now, without doing anything, take your right leg down by your left leg and just feel if there's feeling of any difference. I know for me, my right leg seems so much longer all of a sudden. Beautiful work. Bring both feet down to the floor again. Take the arms out to the side. And then you're just going to roll up, releasing into the spine and rolling down. Good. Pressing up, lifting up, and rolling down. Rolling up now. And wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the left foot across onto the right knee. Without moving anything else for the moment, you're simply going to lift the right foot off the floor and just rock it out, wiggle it out, start to lift up the right knee towards the chest. Just feel into it for a moment, and then you can take the hands round the back of the right leg and then lower the head back down. So again, really working into the breath and keeping the shoulders fully relaxed. Bring the right knee in towards the body. And pressing the left knee away. Maybe with the left elbow, you can give it a little bit of extra, moving the left elbow away. It just depends on how you feel into your left hip right now. Good. Breathing in and out. Breathing. Just hanging out here. It's so wonderful to have this opportunity. Just to allow your body to be, to restore. Most of us are human doings rather than human beings. And isn't it wonderful that we have this opportunity to simply be? Just taking a moment of gratitude. Wonderful. That's it, using the breath. If you notice that your mind starts to wander, bring your thoughts, awareness, and attention into the present moment. That's it, you're doing so well. Allow your body to be. Good. Last 5 breaths here. Take this opportunity to deepen and lengthen each breath. That's it. Good work. And then dropping down carefully, mindfully. Don't want to put my foot into my drink, do I? I'm going to go over to the side. Now really take this time. Take your opportunity slowly. You're taking the foot down to the floor, and you can maybe work on pushing the knee out. So the left foot is really flat down to the floor, and you're working on opening all through the side of the body. Just gonna put my time on. Stay where you are. So relaxing into the jaw. If you feel like you need to move the foot up to get a deeper posture, that's all good. Wonderful work. So again, if there's an area of your body that's demanding attention, breathe in. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. To be aware of what comes up in the mind. Especially we're doing this now, this right now is right in the height of the Libra full moon. So with this moon, it's bringing us an opportunity to reconcile lots of past relationships, lots of relationships maybe that you've had with yourself. It's calling us to bring ourselves back into balance. So this is an amazing way to do this through your physical body. But what can often be released is memories, things that you never reconciled at the time. Maybe dreams that don't seem to make any sense. It's your brain processing things. Now the really important thing for you to do is to understand it's just that. You don't have to put meaning onto them. Can we open up a little bit more? You need to move yourself a little bit more. Breathing in and out. That's it, you're doing so well. checking on the time. Just need to make sure that you're equal to how long we spent in the last, on the other side. I'm not going to tell you how much you've got, how long you've got left, because that'll start messing with your head. Believe me, ask me how I know. That's it, you're doing so well. Breathing in and out. I'm having to remind myself to stay still. It took me many years to get into more yin and restorative yoga. I always wanted to do the fast stuff. Like, I could never sit still. Yoga really helped me to bring myself into balance. She says getting up, wiggling again, so she can see a timer. Funny. I think I learned so much about myself when I'm actually teaching you guys, where I can't sit still. What's challenging for me? So, what we need to do now is come all the way up. Oh, that feels grand, doesn't it? Thank you to my old, I don't know if she's still here, but thank you to my old housemate Amy that taught me how to speak Irish. So I say grand and feck all the time. And it never gone away. I think it's 20 years ago, 17 years ago. I think it's 18 since we lived with each other, and I've never lost the ability to talk Irish at any given moment. So we have got the strap around the bottom of the foot, and again, find your edge. I'm going to just set my time. So, relaxing the shoulders and pulling the leg down to where you comfortably can. And she goes again with it. So I remember doing my first yin class with a gorgeous northern teacher called Jackie Quayle. Oh, she's a beautiful human being. You may, if you're up north, you may know Jackie. She's got her own yoga studio in, I think, Runcorn it is. She's a wonderful teacher. And she left us in this posture, and I remember looking at her as if she was the devil's child. What are you even doing to me? Why have I been sat here for so long? And I remember thinking, wow, this is so tough, but it's tough in a way that yoga has never been tough for me before, because it was tough on a mental level, because my head was doing all kinds of weird and wonderful things to me. All kinds of thoughts were coming into my mind. Now I understand and know how to deal with that a little bit more. But if you haven't done any kind of yin or restorative before, then yeah, just become aware of what's going on. And of course, if you feel like you need to have a bend in your knee, that's absolutely fine too. We're just lengthening both legs now, so once you're done, you're going to be at least an inch taller. Good work. That's it. Slow the breathing right down. Doing really well, guys. I know I can't see you, and it'd be easy for you to go and do something. Maybe you're lying on the floor and you notice there's dust under the sofa or something. Be easy for you to get up and say, oh, I'll finish later. Just stay committed. It's going to benefit you so much, I promise. Slow the breath down. Just again, commit to the relaxation in the shoulders. Good work. Doing really well. Wonderful. Awesome work. Okay. We're going to bring that leg across. So remember, we're not moving it massively. We're simply just finding what we know as the sweet spot. Now, that might not be the language you're using for it, but I'm telling you, it's a sweet spot, right? So it's quite deep. And if you're a runner and you've got tight IT band, this is fantastic for you. So just allowing the leg fall down to wherever it feels good for you. Holding where you are. Sorry guys, I'm not going to watch, I'm just checking. Sure you're all really loving life here. 3 more breaths. And then we'll bring the leg all the way back. And again, really important with you, I like to keep holding my right hip. So the right hip does not lift. And you take the leg down onto the floor. Well, towards the floor. I could probably drop mine to the floor, but I think that what would happen then is this. You want to keep your right leg fully grounded. Good. Breathing in and out. That's it. Keep grounding that right hip down to the floor. It's easier the other side when I have the wall to prop my leg up with. If you've got something you can prop your foot up with, feel free to use it. Now really press into the right heel. The right hip really ground down to the floor. Wonderful work. Doing so well, team. Good. you are a runner or a cyclist or do loads of weights, this little routine is particularly great for you guys. So please feel free to share the video with anybody that you know that is into any of those things. It'd be massively, massively beneficial. The last 4 breaths here. Beautiful work. And remember, when you come out of your posture, do it in a real mindful way. Bringing the knees into the chest, working out from side to side. So squeeze those knees in, make a circle, knees away. Squeeze, walk it out. Walk it out. Beautiful. Good. So we're just going to take the feet into the hands and bring the knees down. It should feel really quite nice into the back. So happy baby. Use the breath. For anybody that does my classes regularly or has done over the years, I've always been one for doing lots of hip opening. All good. It really helps to protect from any kind of backache. So just spending the next few breaths here in happy baby. We won't be here for too long. We're not going to leave you here for 5 minutes. Promise. That's it. Just feel yourself relaxing. Slow breaths. Breathing in and out. And slowly take the feet down to the floor. So you can drop the knees over one way carefully, over the other way, up over one way, up over the other way. Doing whatever you need to do right now to bring yourself into your Shavasana. So I'm just going to talk you through your guided meditation, your guided relaxation. So lay down onto the floor, put anything warmer that you might need on, maybe even some socks after that restorative flow. We've worked deeply into your connective tissue of the lower body. So lay down onto the floor with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Feeling the stillness of the body. Take a slow deep breath in. And then as you exhale, feel yourself relaxing down. As you breathe in, notice the energy lift through the body. And as you exhale, notice the energy drop down. Good. Breathing in and out. Feel the sense of relaxation flowing through every muscle, nerve and fibre of your being. Notice the stillness that you've created in your body. Notice the space between each thought. And as your eyes are closed, bring your awareness in between the eyebrows, space of the all-knowing third eye. Relaxing into the shoulders, relaxing into the hips, relaxing all the way down into the heels of the feet. Relaxing all the way back up to the top of the head, into the chin, down into the pelvis, and then all the way down into the toes. Breathing in and out. Noticing the feeling of steadiness that you've created. That grounded feeling. Honor your physical body right now. Send it gratitude. Gratitude to your muscles, which enable your body to move. Gratitude to your joints, which enable your body to bend. Gratitude to your organs, which allow your body to live. Wow, your physical body is more than amazing. You are a walking miracle. Gratitude to your brain, which contains that fantastic mind of yours. Gratitude for all of your experiences which have led you to this very place. Gratitude now for all that you are and all that is. In this very moment, all is well in your world. Feeling peace, calm and centered. Bringing your awareness back to the present moment, breathing lots of positive energy into your physical body. Breathing lots of wonderful energy into every muscle, nerve and fibre of your being. As you gently rock your head from side to side, bend your knees, take your feet down to the floor, roll over to your left side. Today's affirmation is: I am calm, I am centered, and I am grateful. I am calm, I am centered, and I am grateful. And so it is.